We are now with Patty Wall and Leah Lovasco. They started the group. We're all in this together during the pandemic. Hi, ladies. How you doing?
Hi, nice to see you.
So right off the top, for those who aren't aware of the group, can you just explain why you created it and what goes on in there?
I can answer that because we created the group on March 21st, and I was actually the one that originally created the group. Within 2 hours, Leah came in to assist me as the co-admin. And the reason I started the group was that the uncertainty was scary and that we had no idea how the pandemic would unfold. And that one of the questions I put on my first bio on there was I wondered if I would have enough food for my family, medication, supplies, etc. And I thought others were feeling the same way. So I put, let's all be good humans and help each other. And that was how it began. And then Leah bounced in 2 hours later and has been my co-person since.
So Leah, what attracted you to the group initially?
Well, I liked where Patty was going with it, but I said to myself, okay, she's feeling this way, I'm feeling this way, everyone else must be feeling this way. So I reached out to Patty and I said, Patty, this is going to be huge. I just have a feeling and I'd love to be a part of it and I'd love to help you with this. And that's how I got involved.
So what were some of the initial responses to as people began to learn about your group and join up?
Well, right away, it seemed as though everybody was looking for items, and Leah and I were trying to help them find those items. At the beginning, the way it started and the way it ended has been totally different. It was like thermometers. Remember that, Leah? It was like we were always looking for thermometers and masks, and it was like nobody could find them any place, and that's what we were out there doing.
Interesting. Yeah, I remember those days too. Actually, I couldn't find a thermometer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And how has it evolved over time? Because we definitely don't, we probably can find thermometers now. What are people looking for now?
So now it is, it's shifted from thermometers, you know, it moved to toilet paper, it moved to mask, and it shifted from that. Now we find that there's a lot of food insecurities and financial challenges and medical needs. And there's a lot of emotional support that the community needs. And we found out that it exists in good times and in bad, but the pandemic has really enhanced those needs. So we help out with people who may not have gotten an unemployment check for 3 months, you know, and they're really desperate. They'll reach out to us and say, hey, you know, I hate to do this, but is it possible to get me some food? I do access the food pantry, but I need some more choices. So we'll put together a bag of essentials, some cleaning supplies and stuff that they may need, but we also give them the resources on who they can reach out to, whether it be Action or the food pantry or other organizations. So we try to give them the means. I mean, we want to help them, but we also want to give them the means to help themselves in the future.
How do people support you when you're trying to put together a basket for a group or you know, the cleaning supplies for a certain family? Are people in the group jumping in and saying and contributing to that package? Is that how that works?
They absolutely are. There's 5 admins in the group, and it just worked out that each admin lives in a different section of town. So we have everything covered between here and Rockport. And Leah will put a post saying, this is what, you know, we'll hear from Kristen, who usually gets the need. And then Leah will put the post of what's needed. And then it's like, before we know it, everybody's like, we have bins outside our door. And, you know, and we'll just look out in the bin and there is what we asked for.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So Patty and Leah, like, what does that tell you about the community here, where you can literally just ask a question and then immediately get not only a response online, but someone at your doorstep ready to help out?
It's incredible.
Amazing.
It's just truly amazing. It really is a testament to the community of Gloucester and Rockport on how caring everyone is and how everyone comes together to help others that need help. And I've been blown away by the generosity of the members of the group and the community itself to support us.
Absolutely.
I think it's really interesting too, how your site seems to be a barometer for maybe for the whole country. we went from thermometers to now we're actually in financial crisis, and there are families that are really feeling literally they're on the front lines of this crisis. What are you, as families begin to start to manage schools, are you feeling any, are there any new voices, any new asks as families are trying to maneuver, remote learning and childcare and all that?
Well, we do get those needs, like when last week we all got together and we got together 1,000 masks for all the elementary schools all together that we packaged up and sent out to it was 5 schools, right, Leah?
The 5 elementary schools in town. We distributed masks to them.
And then Kristen, with her outreach program for the ones that were staying at home, she put together a lot of kits and sent them out as well when the need came in.
So are there any requirements to be part of the group? Is it a public or private group? And then also, are you only on Facebook?
We are only on Facebook, and you have to live in either Gloucester or Rockport, or Leah will decline you. No. I always tease her about that. So yeah, we're looking for residents that are in Gloucester or Rockport, and because that's what we want to, that's who we're out to help. We wish we could help out more, but that's where we stand right now.
Yep, that's your neighborhood. So
Yeah.
Is there anything else that the two of you want to share with the community now? Like, what do you want them to know about we're all in this together?
Well, for me, our experience has really opened our eyes to the unique and immediate needs of individuals and families in our community, something that I was not so aware of before this.
I definitely agree with her.
So if people want to either join because of your services, or if they want to join because they want to help out, do you simply need to be a resident of Gloucester or Rockport and you ask to join we're all in this together? Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yes.
There's just a few questions that you answer, and then you're in.
Okay. And then, so we hope you'll get a whole bunch of new guests.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it like, Patty, being the admin of a big group on Facebook? Fun, huh?
Well, luckily there's 5 of us. There's,
Mhm.
I know, we talked about this because I said, how many people do you have?
Yeah.
And it's like, thank God there's 5 of us, because it's always somebody, because I go to bed early. Leah stays up late. So it's like always somebody there monitoring. So thank God there's 5 of us, because it takes us all.
We also have different skills. We'll have a 5-minute meeting, kind of say, okay, this is what we want to do, and we all go off in our own directions. We know what each one has a different area of expertise or contact. So we really mesh well together. It's really a good group.
I've never seen anything like it, to have 5 women get along so well. And like she said, we all have a different area of expertise. I'm the elderly. My daughter, who's in the group, is the children. You've seen her with the children's baskets. It's like, it's amazing. Everybody has something different to add.
I'm just
it's
curious.
really impressive. Go ahead, Heather.
I'm just curious, how many hours a week do you think you guys put into this?
At the beginning, we never slept. I was going nonstop.
Yeah, we all work full-time jobs as well. So we just don't stop. It might be 14-hour days for us between working our normal jobs and working within the group and getting stuff ready. We just don't stop. It's hard to gauge how many hours we've put into this, but we've put our heart and souls into it. We really have.
Yeah, when we started, I was in school, so I was doing my classes online because I got moved to home. So I was doing the group on one screen because I have 2 computers, and then doing my schoolwork on the other screen. So it was a challenge.
Well, it's amazingly impressive what you've all put together these last 5-6 months. So we tip our hats to you, and we encourage people, if you need support out there in any way, to find we're all in this together. online, and that is for Gloucester and Rockport residents. Leah Lavasco and Patty Wall, thanks so much for your time. We may check in, maybe holiday season or something.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Help spread the word.
Right.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.